crazy.
Screaming
yes,
like
he went crazy. It was, Your Honor, he's making it seem like it's a way bigger thing than it was.
Oh my goodness, what did he do? Tell me.
Well, it was completely different, Your Honor. Yes, we were at this wedding. Everyone was very drunk. I went with my best friend to the hot tub at the hotel, and like, it got a little bit crazy. We started making out. His best man, his best friend, came in, and I probably should have like not let that happen, but it was just like it wasn't that big of a deal. It was just a silly, like, drunken, like, being silly in a hot tub. He showed up and went completely crazy. I apologize. I don't think it was something to call a wedding off over. I understand that he was upset.
Excuse me.
I understand you were upset, but I don't see why he had to call off the whole wedding. I didn't want to call off the wedding.
How did you react, or how did you feel when you saw your fiancé and he walked in on you with your friend and his best friend?
Your Honor, I was surprised that he was so angry because everyone was so drunk, and just, I didn't think that it was that big of a deal.
So you don't think it was a big deal that you cheated on him?
I mean, it was just making out. I didn't even really think it was cheating. At a wedding when everyone's drunk? I mean...
I don't even have a good comeback for that one.
Thank you.
I really don't. I'm usually really quick, and I just don't. I don't. I'm speechless for once.
I mean, that was about it. After that, you know, I told her she had to leave.
He said you have to be out in like 3 days.
Oh, I wouldn't have given you 3 days. You're lucky you got 3 days.
Thank
but
you.
Anyway, so you had her move out.
Correct. And you know, like, I did a little bit of investigating, and afterwards,
I have a question for you before you tell me, because I know the witness is here. So you broke up with her.
Correct.
You gave her 3 days to leave the
Correct.
apartment. Did she leave reluctantly, or was she like, whatever, I'm leaving?
Oh yeah, no, she just picked up and left. There was nothing to her.
I thought that maybe if you had a little bit of time to cool off and let this blow over, that it would be okay, and we can talk about this and work it out.
All right. Did you ask for the ring back?
Yes.
And she said no.
Correct. Very
Your Honor,
politely
in the
as well.
state of California, the law states that this is an unconditional gift.
Okay.
So I'm entitled to the ring.
Did you think it was morally appropriate for you to keep that ring?
I did.
Why?
I was heartbroken.
Why
Your
do
Honor,
you deserve that ring?
because I'm still ready to get married.
Keeping it, it's mine.
Nothing.
In the state of California,
I
it's
would have wished
mine.
you would have even said that. I got no response
Nothing.
at all.
She just ignored you.
Correct.
You were really trying to work things out, weren't you?
Yes, I wanted him to cool off.
How long did you try to get the ring back?
Oh, I mean, up until just about now.
It was about 3 months ago, Your Honor.
So no response for 3
Nothing.
months?
Nothing,
Okay.
Your Honor.
All right, so then you find this friend that you have in common or mutual on your online personal accounts,
Correct.
and what happened?
So I remember his name was Adam Vincent. So I went up into a little search thing and found his name. And I remembered his profile picture, so I pulled it up and I looked at him and I just said, hey, you know, I'm just a little curious. Like, how do you know Cynthia Bennett? And you know, it definitely struck a nerve. You know, I asked him, I said, hey, would you be opposed to going and grabbing a drink? Let's just go down to the bar and grab a drink and talk about this. You know, it's a little bit more personal. So me and Adam went and we had a drink. And I mean, that was just the last straw. That's when I decided that.
Adam, why don't you stand up and tell me, do you know the witness, Miss Bennett?
Yes, Your Honor, I do.
You do, okay.
Hello, Your Honor.
You intimately know the witness?
I can't believe that he's here today. This is,
I bet you can't.
yes.
Okay.
From
All right,
several years ago, I know the
So,
witness.
Mr. Vincent, why don't you tell me what you shared with Mr. Vaughn?
Well, so Cynthia is my former, you know, and fiance.
Oh, fiancé, you were engaged to
Yeah,
her?
we were engaged as well, 7 years ago. You know, so
Okay.
this is far, far back. We met our mid-20s. Great time. She's a great girl, you know, likes to party. She's very spoiled. You know, I spent a lot of money on her. We traveled, you know, of course, you know, I eventually, like I said, I proposed to her. She accepted the proposal. We were getting ready for our marriage. I'm a finance banker, you know, work long hours, long shifts.
How do you get these guys? What is it about you get these two good-looking professional guys?
Yeah,
Okay,
tell me about
go ahead.
it.
I'm so confused.
Yeah, I'm confused too, ma'am.
So then what happened? So you
You know,
proposed?
I come home, literally, I kid you not. My baby brother and Miss Cynthia are literally having sex in my bed. And like I say, it threw me off.
Wow,
You know,
were you
and-
drunk? Was it just a mistake?
Your Honor, this was 7 years ago. I was like 22 years
Oh my
old.
God,
It was a mistake. I
Oh my God,
apologize. That
it
was
was a
Yeah,
that
yeah,
was wrong.
it's always a mistake when you
So
propose.
then